Hi everyone, welcome to the Monday card collab I'm doing with Stmpgrl, who is Paige. Hello Paige. And for the month of July, every Monday we're working with stencils or masks, you may know them as. I always knew them as stencils. So this week I decided to pick out these two all too new layered dahlia stencil A and B. These were from 2017, which is probably when I got them, actually. 17 or maybe early 18. And they're dahlias, which are my thing. You know, my jewelry business is dahlia designs. I used to grow them. I don't anymore. And so I'm going to use those. I did use those. I also, this just retired. It was in the January to June mini by Stampin' Up! Mini catalog on page 35, but it did not carry over as far as I recall. And these are the detailed dahlia dies. So I used both of those. I used this, You Are Beyond Incredible, the leaves, and on the inside I used this. And I made two cards. So the first one I used Polished Pink and Melon Mambo by Stampin' Up, as well as Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. And I also used the Gingham embossing folder by Stampin' Up. So this is a 6x6 card. The stencils are 6x6 supposedly also. I actually think they're 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 with the edge on them. But when I finished, I actually trimmed the edge off because I had, I can't explain it right, but anyway, it ended up being 5.5 by 5.5. So this is a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 on a 6 by 12 piece of paper scored at 6. Okay, and I did use the scalloped contour dies. These leaves I stamped in Evening Evergreen, and then I just took the Soft Succulent Light to fill in some areas that were white, and I did stamp this in Evening Evergreen. And how I got this is I actually took the, let's see, I think I used Polished Pink. Polished Pink, Stampin' Right, which are the dye-based markers, Evening Evergreen for the leaves, and Soft Succulent for all the other little stemmy pieces. And then on the inside, I had already stamped this in Polished Pink and die cut it. That's the dahlia that's right here. So I just glued it down here. And again, this is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and this is 5.5 by 5.5. I couldn't not put something in there because the cardstock wasn't thick enough to, you know, to have it stand properly without the inside having that matting done. And then the second one is exactly the same, except I used Daffodil Delight and Melon Mambo. This is Melon Mambo, and this time I ran it through the retired subtle embossing folder. There you can see it, where this was the Gingham embossing folder, which is current by Stampin' Up. And I don't know why, but these two leaves got darker than the other ones. Maybe I stamped the original ones in Soft Succulent. I don't know. I had a little bit of a harder time getting this to work for some reason, and I used the same markers, except that I used the Mango Melody here. But I got it kind of off a little bit. Anyway, it's alright. And same thing. So how you do this is just what it says, you layer. So what I did is I taped this down onto my 6x6 sheet of paper, cardstock, like this. And they actually, one thing that's nice about it, they have sort of the instructions here. You do A, then I used a different, little bit darker color for B, and then that's what you end up with here. So you can sort of see the Daffodil Delight in the background, and the Mango Melody is all these like pointier pieces. Now some of the dark areas, it's because I went over it a lot. Here you can see it better on the pink one. All these sort of jaggy, that's the Melon Mambo, and it really gives dimension, I think, sorry, to the dahlias, the floral. Which one do you like? Are you a yellow person or a pink person? I think they both came out nice. Oh, and on this one, I didn't have a pre-cut one, so I just stamped in Mango Melody. So those are my projects for July 11th for my card collab with Stmpgrl, and using stencils this month. So this month, like I said, it was these Altenew layered dahlia stencil A and B. No idea if they're still available because they were a 2017 product. But they used to have several of these type, and I bought them because I love dahlias, but I never used them. And so this was the perfect opportunity to pull them out and use them. So I don't know, I really like them both, but I think I did better on this one, maybe a little bit, because of the label, mostly. Anyway, that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to go check out Paige, Stmpgrl, and come back next Monday and see what we make with our stencils. So I think I don't know if there's 4 or 5 Mondays in July. I forget. I know there's the 18th, and then there's one after that. So there's at least 2 more. So do come back. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.